before I let go.
We're going to just go ahead and get started with this brief presentation that we're doing. The community has been notified about the actual thing that we're doing this morning, but the school right here was not actually in session. There was supposed to be some back to school things going on, but we're still just here to do what we need to do, and that's give to the actual community. So the purpose again of this program is for us to make donations to the local school in the area that our convention entails. We go out, we give book bags to the needy students in the needy schools, and we also make cash and other donations to the various schools in the actual area. So at this time, I'd like to bring up daughter Sharon Garner Jones for her introduction. Please give her a round of applause.
Good morning. It gives me great pleasure to be here with you this morning. I want to first ask the ladies that are part of the committee that we work on behalf of the Tools for Schools, which is named after one of our past leaders, Gloria B. Ramsey. Committee, will you please stand? It is indeed an honor and a pleasure for us to stand before you, and we're blessed to be able to do so. But we want to tell you a little bit about our efforts. These ladies, along with the other wonderful, beautiful ladies that are sitting with us with what we call fezzes, the white fezzes on, make it possible for us to make the donations that we will see today. But Gloria B. Ramsey was one of our past leaders who was an educator, and she believed in educating children, and she wanted to make sure that whenever we went to a convention city, that the children in that city were blessed with the tokens that we could provide. And we always give a message to those children, and since we don't see them, but the message that she would say if she were here, she would want each and every one of them to know that we're here to support them, and want them to know that they have a support system no matter where they are, where they grow up, and where they land. And that's why it's important for us to be here and you all to see us, to know that we're here to also support our children. And also, daughters, I want to thank you, and you look beautiful, and I want to thank you all for being here with us. And I want to thank our Imperial Commanders, who's the leader of our organization, for allowing us to work on such a worthy cause. Thank you.
At this time, we will get into the presentation portion. We do have the representatives from Booker T. Washington Middle School and the representatives from Union Baptist are here to receive. So if you have a presentation, please come up and make that presentation.
Elect. First time ceremonial master of the conquerors and the conqueresses of the desert, also known as Black Ops. We heard that your school needed some help, and we answered the call. On behalf of the conquerors and the conqueresses of the desert, aka Black Ops, we would like to present you this check in the amount of $2,019.
On behalf of the 2017 Illustrious Potentate and Illustrious Commanders class, we would like to give a donation to the Union Baptist Head Start. And we said to our emerging young leaders, because we know that you all are taking good care of our youth, and it costs a lot and you need a lot. So we want to support you fully in your endeavors to make sure that our youth are prepared for the future. And we have a monetary donation of $650 as well. Thank you all.
Donation that we have for Union Baptist.
Thank you. The socks are for Booker T. Washington Middle School. And also, we have a monetary donation for them as well of $800.
Also, we want to give thanks to our advisors, and we appreciate everything they've done for us. And thank you all.
Imperial Protein Darrell Sinclair, now leading Imperial Deputy in the Desert of the District of Columbia. And with me I have Honorary Past Imperial Commanders Diane Marshall Street.
To you that past Imperial Commanders Gloria Ramsey started the Tools for Schools in the Desert of the District of Columbia. It has been drilled into us that education is extremely important. And in the district, honorary past Imperial Commanders Jane Robinson was our chairperson for Tools for Schools. And she drilled it into us that education was extremely important for our youth. So when our Imperial Deputy of the Desert came to us with his wish, we were not hesitant at all in stepping to the plate and trying to fulfill his wish, which he will explain to you at this time.
We decided that the best way to assist our students would be to ensure that they had the proper tools. So we have 75 bags filled with pens, pencils, books, and all the things that students need to move forward in school. So if all of the nobles and daughters of the Desert of the District of Columbia would please stand.
Good morning. My name is Honorary Past Potentate Keith A. Bear. I'm with 2 Temple number 228 out of Annapolis, Maryland. With my counterpart here, daughter Terry Jackson, out of Zamora Court 135. We're here to make a presentation to Union Baptist Head Start.
On behalf of the High Priestess and the High Priest and Prophets, formerly known, well, always known as Blueprint, if they could all stand, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. I'd like to make this presentation of $300 to the Union Baptist Head Start program. Thank you so much.
We're doing a presentation in conjunction with the YMCA of Baltimore. Our presentation comes as we collectively have gotten together to ensure that we do something within your city. And we wanted to ensure that we make this presentation to you today in belief of our create one, teach one, and mentoring is the key. So we'd like to present the $500 check on behalf of YMCA.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am part of the Gloria B. Ramsey Tools for Schools. My director is Sharon Jones. I enjoy this committee, and I thought it was imperative and important that I do an individual donation from Oklahoma. I'm Menez, court number 164. It is truly important. We're the ones that put the tools in the backpacks so we can create future lawyers, doctors, teachers. Without those tools, we wouldn't have you and your careers that you have. So we just want to go ahead and, me and my husband want to go ahead and donate this to you, and it's $300.
I would like to say that on behalf of the Imperial Council Book Bag Program that we have donated 258 book bags to Booker T. Washington Middle School as well on behalf of the Imperial Council. At this time, I'd like to get the directors for the Tools for Schools to come up and assist in recognizing and introducing the Imperial Court Divan and acknowledging the daughters that are present, followed by the introduction of the Imperial Commanders for her
Good morning. We'll
presentation.
have with us our second ceremonial daughter Cheryl Emerson, who's going to introduce our
We have daughter Jacqueline Brown Arredondo. Deputy Imperial Commandress, or our Imperial Commandress elect, and she is with Mula Court 22. Oasis of Memphis, Desert of Tennessee.
Good morning. Praise God.
God for all our blessings and for whom all our blessings flow. This has truly been a giving morning, and I'm about to give some more. My presentation will be to both Booker T. Washington Middle School, as well as to Union Baptist School. On behalf of the Imperial Court, auxiliary to the ancient Egyptian Arabic order, nobles and mystic shrines of North and South America and its jurisdictions and homeland, we present to you this check. I'm not going to tell you what's in there, but I guarantee you it would help you with your needs. Thank you so much. And to Union Baptist School. Head Start. I'm sorry. Thank you. I also would like to present to you a check for all of your needs. Not all of them. Some of them. For your needs. And I hope that this will help you in your work that you're doing with our youth. Thank you so much for all that you do.
Pass Bonte Irvington Howell, representing the Motor Patrol Department.
Good morning. Good morning. On behalf of the Helping Hand Program of the Imperial Council, this morning we are glad to be able to donate to the Booker T. Washington Middle School. Check, I can't tell you what's in it. And we'd like to say that we hope that you will be able to use it for the betterment of the young people in the school. And this comes from the motorized department, the clowns, and other units within the Imperial Council.
Thank you very much. To Deputy Imperial Commanders and all assembled, good morning. Good morning. It's indeed a pleasure for everyone in the domain to come out and support the Oasis of Baltimore and two fine organizations, Union Baptist Head Start and Booker T. Middle School.
Good morning, all. Good morning. It is my honor and pleasure to introduce the Imperial Council Dive Band, starting with our 43rd Imperial Potentate, the Honorable Reverend Charles W. Davenport.
I would like to introduce the CEO of our organization, none other than the man who's over 47 states and 17 countries, of the ancient Egyptian Arabic order, nobles of Mystery Shrine of both North and South America, and its jurisdictions incorporated. None other than the Reverend Charles W. Davenport, 43rd Imperial Potentate.
What a blessing just to be able to be above ground this day. I stand on behalf of the Aeaonms, which are the acronyms for Ancient Egyptian Arabic Order Noble of Mystery Shrine, just to say to you, thank you for all of your participation. We most of all want to say to both of the recipients that it is our intention to do our best to make sure that those that are coming along behind us have an opportunity to get to this point in life. You know, if we don't support them coming along, they may be the ones that come and rob us at night. So the fact is that we need to contribute all we can to help to make these good people for the future. It's been my pleasure to be able to be here. I thank all of the nobles and daughters throughout the domain. We're glad to see our Deputy Imperial Commanders, the next Imperial Commanders to come, and all of the daughters and all of the nobles present. As we grow and go, this should be a major part of all of our visitations to any city in this United States that we visit. The room should be packed, and we just have to make sure that we have capacity for those that show up. But again, thank all of you for coming. We thank the church or being able to use these facilities. But we hope that we've made a difference in the future of those kids that have a participation in all of both these facilities. Thanks a lot. God bless you. God keep you. God make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you.
Extra high for me. I have all my staff right here, so so take time for all my staff, please. They tell me to do the mission statement. So to provide comprehensive, integrated, strength-based support services to provide comprehensive, integrated, strength-based supportive services that promote a culturally relevant approach that will empower our families to become self-sufficient, competent and self-sufficient in order to help their children become socially responsible and academically ready to successfully meet the challenges of school, and work. Of school, and work. Of school, and work. So that means we're not just going to wait for them while they're 3 years old. We get them at 3 and they turn 4. We're preparing them for the future of their lives. That's right. Right? They do their work.
Before